Salt management is becoming an emerging issue across all of Ontario, whether it's on an environmental side and how it impacts our waterways, but also on the side of industry and impacting costs and liability.
It has a direct effect on our environment. As an industry, as a snow and ice management sector, we want to use less salt. It's not good for the environment. It has significant impacts on infrastructure. The costs involved are massive, and we just can't continue to do what we have been doing.
Snow's not going away. I know with climate change, we are definitely seeing differences. What's concerning is we're seeing more salting now, not only because of the higher liability aspect of things, but because we're now getting more freeze and thaw events.
There's a lot of growth in this watershed, so hard surfaces are expanding. We're seeing more roads and parking lots. We've already got a salt issue in Lake Simcoe. So anything we can do to better manage salt is a huge win for the Conservation Authority.
The work that our members do is create green spaces.
All summer, we do our best to make our properties look beautiful, and then in the wintertime, we destroy it. Salt is a great product for what it does. We just need to use a hell of a lot less of it.
Landscape Ontario has really taken this issue to heart. They've really gone above and beyond in terms of acknowledging the entire issue.
We're working right now with the current provincial government to equalize the level of liability between snow and ice management contractors and property owners and managers. For slip and falls, no one wants to get sued. The fear is, or the response to the fear, is that we put more salt down. More salt equals less chances of slip and falls. Theoretically,
I think we always knew we were doing bad for the environment in a sense, but when you're getting sued all the time because you didn't put enough salt down and someone said it was slippery, it's hard to not do the right thing and put less salt down because you're trying to also put food on your plate.
Landscape Ontario has been the key group bringing advocacy to the provincial government to say, how do we make change? Bring a unified message that we need to tackle salt management through legislation and regulatory practices. Everyone will win on this effort.
There's a great organization called the Smart About Salt Council that teaches what the chemistry of chlorides are and how that works in battling ice and snow conditions. So we work directly with the Smart About Salt Council to help educate snow and ice contractors across the province.
This is the MTS Pro, so it is a salt counter. It's counting the salt as I go through that property. It's also got a built-in GPS. You now know, I put the right amount of salt down, I can leave this property with confidence. We know to the pound how much salt we put down on that property. When people are hand salting, they literally are grabbing their bucket, they're putting it over their shoulder, and the mentality of the most human beings is, let's get it out as quick as possible. All of a sudden, when that snow melts, you're gonna see clump, clump, clump. So the whole concept is, let's get away from that type of hand salting and get into more and more drop salter spreading. So whatever you can do to put the right amount of salt down on the right amount of sidewalk is so much more beneficial to the environment.
It would be great if Landscape Ontario could serve as an example to other industries. We're often at odds with industry, and I think this partnership demonstrates that that doesn't have to be the case.
Environmentalists have their wants and needs. We have our wants and needs as business owners, and when those two mentalities collide in a positive way, I think it's just spectacular.